Hi folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al, and this is VR to LALA Farms to Rick. Now I know Rick's a research scientist and old Uncle Al is a crazy old kook. I did a lot of jobs and my family were the first back to earthers during the 50s and 60s, and back then everybody had a chicken farm. My dad was one of the original tough guys, built a hatchery, a store, a farm, you name it, he did it. Okay, it was feed store hatchery. And we used to have an incubator. We used to incubate over 2,000 eggs for one hatching session. We had 5,000 chickens, 250 pullets, and 300 key pounds. It was the worst childhood ever. I do not want to see quail, ducks, rabbits, capons, geese, ducks, any kind of fowl or little fur animals. I am tired. My nickname in my family growing up was the rabbit killer, or the egg killer, or the chicken killer. And I didn't have a wonderful plucking machine. I did it all by hand. Also, I had a bad habit of castrating sheep with my teeth. So I didn't like my childhood too much. I do have a whole wall full of 4-H ribbons and stuff like that, but I would never do that again. I wanted a nice childhood. You know, watch movies, eat popcorn, and stuff like that. Now, in one of Rick's experiments, you should have talked to hatchery. You did not candle the eggs. Big plus, and you did not weigh the eggs. For you amateur guys don't know what you're doing. What you need to do is get an egg scale. You weigh the egg, okay? You got the weights and see how if it's medium, large, or small. You want the large eggs. Medium, small, your hatch rates are going to be way off. Smaller the egg, less chances it's going to be fertile. And I tell a lot of amateur hatchers, did you candle your eggs? And they kind of all look at me like, huh? What? This is why Uncle Alan has a stroke. Now, when I worked at my dad's place, he built this scanner. Now, because we did large amounts of eggs, he only had 48 eggs. I had a rack of 250. We held the eggs into rows by metal strips on a wire rack, wire and wood rack. The eggs are held between two of them. The metal in the bottom one held the top part right here. And what it does is it holds the egg as we turn the egg over this way and turn the egg over that way. Then we put in the rotator. The rotator will store eggs up to 28 days, but we find weird mutation and weak birds. So we cut our egg holding time to 10 days. Second, we candle once you start gestation period of all your eggs or in storage. I use a flashlight because I don't have a candler. I used to have 5, 6 candlers growing up. That drove me nuts. Okay, this is how you candle the egg. Think of the glass as the egg. You want to see inside the egg. Oh, I see the light, and there's nothing in there. For a single bulb candler, you can make it out of coffee can and a ceramic light bulb holder. Old days before the modern stuff, we used to have, God, this was so hot, kerosene or Coleman. That would, trust me, one of the worst childhoods ever. Burnt my fingers, cracked eggs, had dead, half dead, developed baby chicks all over the place. Okay, now on the racks was a lot easier. We could do 250 at a time. We had a large, ultra bright fluorescent tube, and we had filters. So you could scan all 250 eggs by sweeping it across. So you see each egg, and you notice if they have a dark spot. Okay, first week you see something like this. All right, something floating in there. I won't use the glass because I'm tired. Second week, the eggshell gets darker and still you see something in there. It's alive, don't kill me. Okay, fifth day, after you rotate and all that wonderful stuff, you candle it again. Okay, so you see what's inside. If it's clear like this, you have a dud egg. You could use the new bulbs, but get the brightest one first and try it on a few eggs. If you see a dark mass in there, that means it's a chick. If they didn't hatch out in the first hatching, leave them in there. It takes a little time, and because of the age of the egg, how you rotate them, and how many 18 days did you properly. Big thing is humidity. Okay, I did eggs from 10 days to 20 days to 30 days. Mutation rate, 30 days was really high. You never want to see a bunch of headless chickens hatching. That was scary as hell. You didn't want to see deformed legless chickens hatching on the 20-day version. That, trust me, I seen some wild and scary stuff as a kid. Okay, but you want to check the egg with the light in the thing. Now, if it's dark, that's a good egg. On the 10th day, if you see the egg, you look at it, and it's still clear, not dark, and you don't see anything in there, okay, the egg's dead. You crack it open and you see. If you see blood, you did the candling wrong. All right? Try doing that 250 eggs at a time. My dad used to slap me in the back of the head if I missed one or two because it cost him money. 25 cents a chick. So 250 eggs, and each of them 25 cents each. And a baby chick is almost $1, but you know, all the efforts and time and stuff. Yeah, you get smacked in the head. I learned fast. Now, temperature-wise, yes, you could refrigerate some eggs. Because you live in Florida, you don't have cold nights. I live in California, both north and south. South, I could do it. North, I can't. All right? Trouble is, if your refrigerator veers past the 45-degree mark, all your eggs are dead. So I hate eggs. Trust me on that. You know, what do we do with the bad eggs, Dad? Or uncles? Oh, you eat balut. I don't like balut. Okay, it's a trick. It's an art. Go to a hatchery, talk to them. A lot of egg extensions are not hatcheries. A lot of hatcheries don't give out their secrets at all. Did anybody tell you about candling? Did anybody tell you about rotation or high humidity? No. You get all these amateurs. We're amateur hatchers. They don't know what they're doing. I've seen chicken fighters pay us $200 to make sure their breed goes through. We keep telling them it's a jungle fowl and the eggs are way smaller than normal. So you're going to have about a 75% chance they won't hatch. You have to rig it up properly for proper rotation. Now, reason why you got such a low score on your hatch rate, they weren't rotated right. Okay, that's why you use candling. Now I use a flashlight, but usually it's about 60 watt or 100 watt light bulb equal in strength. And you look through an amber mirror on the 5th or 14th day, and you try to look what's inside the egg. White eggs are the easiest. The toughest ones are colored and brown eggs. Take it from a guy who worked most of his childhood handling every kind of small animal. I don't like frogs either because my uncle ran a frog farm. You ever butchered frogs? Okay, same thing would go with my other uncle. I do not like crayfish. All right. Now, a lot of you guys never process. I process. I hate eggs to the max. I can eat frog legs and I can eat crawdads. But God, no, I will never eat a balut again, and I'll never have to eat eggs because it's a source of protein. A lot of you guys have no idea what's processing. Okay, we got our eggs in a carton from the grocery store. Dude. Okay, I know all the tricks. I'm tired. This helps you out. Next experiment, candle your eggs first. Every 5 days, rotate them. Check your numbers. Candle them. If you see nothing in there, toss it or crack it open, see what's in it. It's a dead egg, and smell it. All right? If it starts going bad, you got an infertile egg. If it's fertile, there should be no smell. You'll learn all these tricks when you work at a hatchery. Catch you later. Good luck, Rick.